What's up, man? Craig James here from MasculineByDesign.com. Give me a follow on Twitter by going there, search for the handle Masculine Design. Alright, this message is for you men out there who have children. I'm going to talk to you this morning about challenging your kids. You know, there are a lot of avenues of support that we have for raising our children today. We have preschools, we have the teachers at their elementary schools, we have teachers at their high school, we have their sports coaches, we have members of the church and classes at our church and different programs at our churches that our kids can go to. We have television, we have video games, we have iPads, iPhones, all kinds of smart devices that can raise our kids for us, or at least keep them pacified and distracted. And while all of these things can have their place, while all of these things, when used in moderation and strategically, are certainly fine and an acceptable way to teach our kids different things and expose them to different challenges, most of us parents today are not using them as effectively as we should. Most parents today allow their kids to veg out in front of an iPad or the television or their computer screens. Most parents today rely on the public school system to raise their children and to teach them truth, which they are failing miserably at. Most parents today rely on the church to teach their children on matters of faith and spiritual discipline, which by and large they are failing miserably at. And so our children walk around yearning for some kind of strain in their life, some kind of challenge in their life that they can rise up to and face and emerge victorious from, or just something to work toward on a daily basis that allows them to better themselves and not simply to be doing something because an authority figure has told them to do it or has told them that's the right thing to do, but understanding why they're doing it, having a purpose in mind, having a benefit in mind for working hard, for disciplining themselves, and taking on some task or challenge. And so I want to admonish you men today who have children to be the leader in teaching your children about the power of self-discipline, about the power of challenging themselves to do difficult things for the achievement of greater good, of greater benefits in their lives. You know, some things that I've been doing with my children recently, we've done no electronics challenges. You know, we will take a whole day and there will be no television, no iPads, no phones. I will join them in that and only be on my phone for something that is work related that absolutely cannot wait. Maybe take a phone call if like my mom or dad calls, something like that, but you know, we're not on the phone wasting time doing things that are leisurely activities. I have my kids do sprints in our yard and I time them. So I get my phone out, have the stopwatch app on the phone, and time the kids doing sprints, and they absolutely love it. You know, and they'll fight with you at first, right? You know, if they're in the middle of doing something that they like doing, if they're playing video games or something like that, and you say, hey, let's go outside and run sprints, yeah, they're probably going to resist you a little bit at first. But once they get out there and are doing that, they get engrossed in it. They love it. You know, my kids we're challenging each other and themselves to beat their times every time that they would do a sprint. We were doing short sprints. I would say maybe 25 yards, something like that. And so I timed them, and you know, they'd go again and they'd want to beat their time. And if they beat their time, they'd celebrate. They'd be happy about it. I'd celebrate with them. And we've logged their times, and now on a periodic basis they'll go out in the yard and they will see if they can beat their time again. And that just shows you how kids yearn to be challenged. They yearn for something that they can work toward, that they can improve themselves on. Some other things that we do are we'll do healthy eating challenges. So we'll have a day or more where our kids don't eat anything processed. They don't eat any junk. It's all fruit, vegetables, and meats. And again, it's one of those things where they'll resist you a little bit. They'll ask for the candy in the candy bowl. They'll ask for some cereal for breakfast or whatever. And you tell them no, you tell them why, you use that as an opportunity to explain to them why it's important that we eat healthy and all of the damaging consequences of feeding our bodies with junk and sugar on a daily basis. You talk about cancer, diabetes, obesity, arthritis, all of these things and more that are linked to inflammation and being overweight and that burden that it places on the body. We have those conversations. So use these challenges as an opportunity to teach and train your children. So these are just a few examples. Also do reading challenges where your kids will spend an hour reading a book, uninterrupted, 1 hour reading a book of their choice. And then a lot of times I'll ask them to tell me what they read. Give me a summary of what they remember and what they liked, what they didn't like, on down the line. But fathers, this is important that we take the time to challenge our children. Our society is not going to do that. They're not going to do it to the level that our children need, nor to the level that they desire. Again, you will see your children desire this. At first, they will resist, but they will desire it. They will enjoy it. They will like being challenged. They will like being praised for taking on that challenge. They will like the dopamine rush they get when they achieve something and they do what they set out to accomplish. These are things that we need to be intentional about doing as fathers. And if we are going to raise exemplary leaders for the next generation to come into this society and right a lot of the wrongs that we see going on around us, a lot of this nonsense about participation trophies and everybody's equal and you don't have to work hard and merit doesn't matter. This stuff needs to end. But it's not going to end unless we as parents, we as fathers step up, teach our children the truth that the world rewards hard work. The world rewards discipline. The world rewards those who do the things that others are not willing to do to get the things that others will never achieve. And that's a message that we need to be teaching our children, and we teach it through the conduit of challenging them. And so think of some challenges that you can give to your children. As you do that, or if you've already been doing that, leave a comment below this video. Let me know about that. I'd love to hear what other fathers are doing. We can learn from each other and to have different challenges that we can get our kids to embark upon. Beyond that, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the little bell notification so you can be notified as I produce new videos. Again, follow me on Twitter at Masculine Design. Check out the blog at masculinebydesign.com. You can sign up for the newsletter there. And if you would like to join a group of men who are all striving for excellence in what it means to be a man and what it means to raise the next generation of exemplary children, you can check out the Fraternity of Excellence at fraternityofexcellence.com. That'll do it for the video this morning, men. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Until next time, this is Craig James. I am out.